One of the things I got to work on is outside here. Cut down quite a bit right there. Cleaning all that up. Boxes of trash right here. I gotta burn this. Oh, if I can just get a good hold on to it. How the heck did that get in there? The bloody lighter don't work. Come on, paper. That place is going to be stellar. It's going to be so clean. It'll be surgical. Well, Kingdom, while you're watching that fire burn, you could be inside the house. Yeah, you have to babysit the fire. You can't have an unattended fire. I guess I could have just put it in my truck and taken it to the dump or to the warehouse. Still got a couple of fence panels here to throw in the fire pit. But the grass, you know, when we were doing this, I had my son helping me. The grass recovered pretty good. I'm surprised those kind of bushes hold on to their leaves all the way into December until you get that really hard freeze, and then they just drop all the leaves. But yeah, all those toys and stuff like that, most of them I just dragged out to the curb and people came and grabbed them and stuff like that. It's garbage. They're not worth selling. It's more clutter, more junk, more stuff to think about. One of these days I'll have my kid climb up there on my son climb up there on the roof and either fix that antenna or just scrap it. I'm too fat and chicken shit to climb up there. Besides, when I put the ladder up against the house, I'll end up bending the gutter. Oh, it's kind of warm, actually. Take that chill out of there. Well, understandably, apparently, well, the wife is really dismayed that I would have made a video of it. Her claim is I'm humiliating her, and I'm trying to convince her that it's not an indictment of her. This is not her. I mean, it's us. It's the family. I mean, if everybody put in their due, it would never get anything near like that. It just wouldn't. But, you know, my wife's like, well, you know, the little guy, you know, Nora's having a sleepover at the in-laws. And I'm trying to, what the heck was that? I'm trying to convince, I bet my English is not good enough. I'm trying to explain that, okay, my daughter deserves to have sleepovers like every other normal child, but she can't have a sleepover here. See, the metrics are so hard to explain. Okay, the metrics of, I can't get over the hump. The metrics of the fact that it takes a good while for me to find enough stuff to make enough coin where I could pay a bill. Okay, so that takes me out of the equation quite a bit. Out of the, you know, the elbow grease. So I'm not excusing myself from it, but the fact is there are 4 other people they could be putting in their due, and it would make a big difference rather than a bunch of excuses. I need to do more too. I need to step it up. We would be a happier family. But my child's having a sleepover at the in-laws, okay? Because she can't have a sleepover here, understandably. But why can't she have a sleepover here? Well, I don't earn enough money on my own. My wife doesn't earn enough, but together we barely do. We could do it if everybody scrubbed the dish, if everybody cleaned the toilet, if everybody picked up the rags off the floor, if somebody took a vacuum cleaner. I could do all of that, but then that would take me out of the work equation entirely, I think. Even if I could. Is it fair? Apparently, it's going to have to be that way. It's going to have to be me doing everything and not worrying about what other people do or don't do. But my child is having a sleepover at the in-laws' house, and the in-laws are extremely generous for allowing that. But in doing so, okay, that provides an escape hatch from the reality of this, if that makes sense. So anytime there's an event, it's at the in-laws' house. Why? Because our house is a dumpster fire, okay? So you can't have it here. Like, oh, we're going to go and do this next weekend. Well, in the shambles that we're in, you wouldn't have time to do that. I guess you could, I mean. But, God. Sure, I've got time to cut the grass, wash the dishes, clean the toilet, do the laundry, change the oil on the car, do everything, okay? Do it all, okay? Go out scrapping, okay? I can do it all. I shouldn't even be bitching. I should just be able to be the super guy that I really should be, and I should do it all. And just shut the F up. And just do it all. And not wait for anybody else to do it. Because, to be honest, it's more effort and more work begging for help. I should actually go out scrapping today, and I should get that house in order myself. Seriously, I'm not being sarcastic. I should do it. I should actually do it myself. Matter of fact, I am going to do it myself. I'm not going to bother anybody else. That's the word husband, is houseband, meaning you're the thing that is supposed to wrap their arms around the nest and keep the nest together and hold it together. Houseband. So I suppose I'm not doing my job. I didn't think that would start on fire. I suppose that's why, because given the fact that it's got snow on it and stuff, I suppose that's why they want you to stand around the fire there. Honestly, did not think that thing would actually start burning. Of course, when I made my video, I honestly didn't think that the wife would get as agitated as she is, because apparently her dad watched the video and he's like bent out of shape about it. Understandably so, but most of this is my fault, actually. Standing around waiting for help that I know that probably never will show. One of my kids helping, doing this. Well, they help you with the scrap metal. Yeah, okay. Because if I ask any of them to go and, hey, cut the grass, guess what? I come home and the freaking grass is not cut. So you have to give them chores where you're lording over them. Because like most kids today, they got the iGadget, the iPhone or whatever, and you can't get it away from them. I want to do something else. I don't want the stupid tree to be burning right now. I just wanted to burn the trash. That's good fuel for when I cut down the rest of that crap that's in between properties, which grew out of sight like that actually because I'm never around. I'm never around the property. I'm at the warehouse or I'm out driving around. I'm never around to like, be like a normal house and like, oh, well, So I'm going to throw that crap away next time the garbage truck comes around and finish cutting up that dollhouse right there or whatever, that playhouse. Get rid of the rest of that tree, because that can't be there anymore anyway, because the septic tank is right there, and yeah, eventually it'll end up ruining the septic system, and that's like really expensive. So all this stuff gone. Don't need it, don't want it. And this place will be made freaking beautiful, man. Stop making the video and start working on it. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Gotta go back here and make sure the fire's out. Ultimately, I have to figure out a way to make all this work without needing or asking for help of any kind whatsoever, ever. Whether that's scrapping or cleaning or anything else. It's on me. So make this place beautiful, and yeah, then we can work on selling it, because nobody will buy it with, you know, the rundown condition like that. Make the landscaping beautiful. Make sure the yard is perfect. Like that, right there. See across the way? That's how I want to make it. I'm going to use that as a model. I'm not going to use that as a model. There's trash heaps everywhere over there. So. I'll make sure that it looks better than this guy's next door right here, who weirdly, like, every time, like, if I improve it, like, if I improve anything, like, over here, he always, like, remember there was weeds all over? Now there's no weeds, like, in that area. Remember anybody that's been watching my channel for a long time, like, there used to be weeds, like, all over the place over here, but now the only place that there's weeds is where you can't see them, where the pool used to be. So I cut down the pool. I did that. He gave me this. But it's, the only weeds are like behind my bushes right there. Because after I chopped down a bunch of the bushes, he cut down like all the weeds and like spruced it up. So every time I like elevate it just like a little notch, a little tick up, he always goes two ticks. Just so it's like just a little bit better. So the plan is to make it like so much better that, yeah, it's just as good, if not better, than next door. And well, he's got a ways to catch up. There's a big old dead tree there. I go to Menards and get myself a downspout for that. That's kind of high up there. I got a tall ladder out. My kid want to have my boy go and do that. I don't do heights. He does. I got like vertigo, like that constant spinning feeling. So if I'm up like about a foot off the ground, that's high enough. Maybe we'll take that air conditioner out of the window. Don't need that in there right now anyway. Well, I think I'm claiming the front of the place is not too bad. I just gotta like work on that one bush right there. Other than that, see you in the next video.